First time I heard the word temperament, I tried as much as possible to understand it, but I couldn't. I read more books to make sure that I understand it, but I still couldn't understand because the dictionaries in the book were very difficult. I decided to research into it and get it right. And I decided to look through my friends and see if I could find these traits in them, which I did. Just recently, I was approached by a woman, and her problem was that she wants to sit down and plan her future with her husband. Like, tomorrow, let's do this. Next week, we'll do that. Next year, we'll do that. But the husband seems unconcerned. The husband seems, oh, I go to work, I come, I eat, I sleep. Why do I have to plan for the future? And she really had a problem with that. And I realized that the problem is basically different in personalities, basically different temperament. So I decided to do this video to explain it as simple as possible for us to know our temperament, the temperament of our partners, and to know how to go about it. So when we say temperament, temperament is basically personalities, the person's strengths, the person's weaknesses. Everybody has different personalities. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. So when you know your partner's strengths and weaknesses, you know when to supplement his weakness with your strength and supplement your weakness with his strengths. Basically, we pick our temperaments from 6 different people: our mother, our father, the parents of our mother, the parents of our father. These traits come together to give us the temperament we want. There is no perfect temperament. As I said, every temperament has its weakness and strength. So in this video, I'll be explaining into details and in simple languages and practical as possible what these temperaments are and how we can manage these things with our partners. If you are interested, then you definitely have to stick around. So I want to start with the melancholics. These are sensitive, self-analytical, and very serious people. They love quality, they love order, and they are very quiet. When you are dealing with them, they will take everything serious, like the relationship, their work, everything. And they are the type that always want to analyze the past and focus on the future. They want to plan everything. When they are planning an event, the melancholic doesn't want to make a mistake. Whatever they are doing, they don't want to make a mistake. They are the perfectionist type, and they prefer to work alone. Most of the time, they do best on their own. They pay strong attention to details because they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to miss anything. And because they pay strong attention to details, they are very slow in decision making, and they are very cautious when they are doing everything. Like, they are the type that when you are going out with them, they want to list for you. These are the things I expect from you. These are the things I don't expect from you. Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because I did this. Like, they are the perfectionists, and that is the melancholic for you. So if you are going out with a melancholic and you are the type that you don't really care about things, you are the, oh, I don't care type, you would have to know that this is the person I'm going out with, and this are the person's strengths and their weaknesses. And because they always want to be perfect, they are overly cautious, and most of the times when you are going out with them and you are not careful, you might misunderstand these people. They are perfectionists, that is them, and that is their temperament. The next temperament I want to talk about is the phlegmatic. These people are quiet, they are calm, they are gentle, and they are easygoing, and they don't want to hurt anybody. The last thing they want to do is to hurt people. And it's very difficult for them to hurt people because they avoid conflicts. They don't want conflict. So they are the peacemakers. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I don't want to bring it up for him to feel bad. Oh, I don't want to say, when I say it, he or she will feel bad, so I won't say it. They are the phlegmatics. And one thing they hate is pressure. They hate stress. When you want a phlegmatic to do something for you, and then that thing is not part of his or her daily routine, it will be very difficult for you to motivate him or her to do it. They don't like stress, they don't like pressure. So you can't pressure them to do things that makes them feel uncomfortable. And they always maintain a positive attitude to life. One thing about phlegmatics is that they lack drive and they lack ambition. And they don't want to take risk because they don't want pressure. And if you are going out with them, you might think that they are usually unconcerned because they are the type, they will sit down, unlike the melancholic who will sit down to analyze things, the future, the past. The phlegmatics know anything goes. They have a positive attitude, so, oh, everything will be all right. Oh, they don't stress themselves. Like, seriously, they don't stress themselves. They are not anxious of anything. They just want to live an easy life, sleep, wake up, go to work, find something to eat, and then that is all. Next temperament I want to talk about is the sanguines. They are very optimistic. Whatever happens to a sanguine, they will find a way out of it. So sanguines don't also worry themselves. Like, when I say worry themselves, I mean problems come, when problems are, people are, what are we going to do? Why are we not doing this? Sanguines will easily find a way out of it. They are very friendly. They are always smiling. If you marry a sanguine, then be ready to be welcoming more visitors in your home, because they are always welcoming visitors in their homes. They like talking. They like speaking. And when you have a conflict with them and you are talking, they might not allow you to talk they might not even pause to listen to you because they love talking. And sanguines have a lot of unfinished businesses. They will start this, they will not end. They will start this, they will not end. They will start this, they will not end. And because they love making friends, they also lose friends easily. And that is a sanguine for you. So if you marry a sanguine, my dear, be ready to mingle with all his or her friends. The last temperament I want to talk about is the choleric. Cholerics are natural leaders. They are self-sufficient and they can make decisions for themselves without asking anyone. So if you are married to a choleric, you might find out that he has already decided to do this. Then he come back and tell you, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. You are like, why didn't you discuss with me? Yes, that is them. Very determined people. When a choleric said, this is what I want to do, that is what he or she wants to do. They are confident, they are strong, they are straightforward leaders. And they are always ready to give a piece of advice. And cholerics are less emotional. So they hate crying, they hate tears. If you are married to a choleric and everything you want to cry, they will just leave you. They will just leave you to cry. When you finish crying, then you come back and then we talk. That is a choleric for you. So I hope that you understand these temperaments, and I hope that you have already seen yours and seen your partner's own. As I said, everybody has his strengths and weaknesses. So if you are married to another temperament, know that this is how the person is. It doesn't mean that you accept that, this is how I am, I will change. No. You have to know yourself, know your strength, know when to make amends, make a conscious effort to. So for instance, if you're a phlegmatic and you don't really sit down to make analysis and all this, and you are married to a melancholic, when it comes to sometimes decision making, you have to let them make the analysis, at least look at it and then discuss with them. Don't say, this is me, whatever you do, no. So having to watch this video and knowing your temperaments and the temperament of your partner, I think that it will help you avoid conflict or minimize conflict in your relationship, your marriage, and in your family. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.